I guess you're a better teacher than you thought.
Or a bigger fool.
What do you want to play for now? Dinner?
Well, that depends on whether or not I'm even going to get a shot. Listen, I'm going to get us a couple beers. All right, something tells me I'm not going to be needed around here for a few minutes. Hey. Talk to me. Let me talk to you. What's up?
What's up? You're supposed to be digging up information for me, partner. Remember, I need it. All I can get now.
I'm working on it, all right? I'm working on it.
We don't have forever on this, Rick.
I'm moving as fast as I can. What the hell is wrong with you? What's eating at you?
Oh, I guess I'm just getting fed up sitting around waiting for the next shoe to drop. You seen Michael and Nikki?
Not tonight. Why should I have?
Why should you be any different from anybody else? Am I interrupting something here?
Believe it or not, I'm on the case right now, and if you're not careful, you're going to blow my cover.
Tony Richards?
You got it.
Uh-huh. Well, you mentioned how grueling it was. I'm sorry I didn't bring a medal along to pin on your chest.
Well, you're real welcome, brother. You know, you're very welcome.
Okay, I appreciate the connection you made, but it's not enough. You gotta unlock a door for me, man. I need you to get on the inside somewhere.
I'm trying to do that. What do you think I'm trying to do? This isn't for the entertainment value,
And while you're at it, you gotta watch yourself. The situation's getting uglier by the day.
Ugly? Cruz, did you see this? Ugly? It could have fooled me, man.
Rick, this is not a game. If you forget that, man, I don't want you to end up getting nailed too. You understand?
Wait a minute. What do you mean nailed too? There've been more. Now who?
Nikki has disappeared off the face of the earth. The APB turned up a van. The search turned up nothing. I can't hear anything from Michael. Don't you be the next one to drop out of sight.
You know, we're not talking about litter bugs or jaywalkers here. We're talking about arson. Now, that's still a crime, isn't it? Well, it just so happens that somebody torched my house. And that has cost me millions of dollars. And I still owe a couple of $100,000 to the owner.
Mrs. Timmons, we are doing everything we can.
Like what? Waiting for leads to fall into your lap? Just give me a suspect, any suspect. I'll go out and catch him. I'll bring him in. I'm sure I can get him into court quicker than you can. All I need is one suspect I can bring a lawsuit against, and it'll solve all of my problems. Do you know what it's like working in a diner? And then I go home and I sew my fingers to the bone. Give me somebody to sue! Or I'm going to turn around and I'm going to sue the Santa Barbara Police Department myself, which would probably be easier to collect from.
Having a bad day, Gina?
Yeah. I'll tell you what, Lieutenant, I would like to know what Santa Barbara's so-called finest is doing to earn the taxpayers' money.
Inspector, and we're basically doing nothing as important as providing you with a target for your lawsuit. We're just trying to put the lid on a major drug ring that's already murdered 2 people, nearly killed my wife, and threatens the well-being of every kid in this town, including your son.
Well, besides that...
You want results? And give us something to go on besides a footprint.
Oh, come on, Cruz, what am I supposed to do?
Come up with a motive. Who has it in for you, Gina? And/or your mama, and/or Augusta Lockridge. And in the meantime, shut up about the sorry lot that you're going through and do something about it. You're alive, aren't you? That's better than most people can say.
Stay in touch, Mrs. Timmons. We'll let you know anytime there's something comes in contact. Bye.
Man, what's up? I went to Michael Donald's apartment. I checked it out. Everything is right where he left it. If I had doubts before, they've disappeared. Along with Michael and Nikki. They have obviously taken off somewhere together.
Come in.
Cruz? Mr. C?
Get your drink?
No, thanks. I can't stick around. I just wanted to stop by and let you know that I may be going out of town for a couple of days.
On the drug case again, huh?
What else?
You notified Eden?
No, actually, I was going to call her, but I realized that it would be the middle of the night over there, so I just wanted you to know in case she got worried and phoned and I hadn't had a chance to get word to her. If she does call, just tell her I'll be in touch.
Kid staying with your mother?
Yeah, and I would appreciate it if you would look in on them. Chip has been asking about you.
Of course I will. Does this mean you're getting closer to nailing the bastards who did this to her, or what?
Not close enough.
Does it mean maybe that Eden's getting closer to coming home?
Mr. C, I would bring her back in a second if I thought it was safe. You know that. But until I can get my hands on whoever tried to kill her, I can't take the chance.
Look, Do me a favor. You said you were thinking about calling her, all right? Now, she'd rather be awakened by you than not see you in the morning or talk to you, so why don't you give her a call? Look, we'll do us both good. I wouldn't mind talking to her myself. Please?
Yeah, what the hell? I'd probably keep me from killing somebody myself.
Don't tell me you're here for my full report, right?
Well, I sure as hell didn't drop in for the atmosphere, partner, no offense.
Tell me something. Did you talk to Eden today?
Yeah, a little while ago. Why?
Well, I just figured that nothing else would stop the foaming at the mouth, that's all.
It's only temporarily. I start thinking about why I had to send him out of the country in the first place. Makes me crazy all over again.
You'll break the case, Cruz. Probably not tonight, but you will break the case.
You know, Ricky, Nikki is involved in this somehow. But it's got to be more to it than just a cop gone bad, you know? There's got to be more to it than that.
Don't ask me. I'm obviously a rotten judge of cops, not to mention women.
Which brings us to Tawny Richards. She's not exactly what you were expecting, is she?
What are you telling me, man? Are you telling me that all stoners don't look like they just walked off the pages of Cosmopolitan? Is that true?
The princess next door. Who may very well be up to her eyeliner in drugs and murder.
Nobody's perfect. Yes, it's true. Hey, she could be, but I know one thing for sure. She's not dealing drugs. She doesn't even use it stuff.
How do you know?
Because I got her to score a gram of coke for me down at that party at the beach. She wouldn't take any money for it. She wouldn't sample the wares, nothing. She told me, she swore that she doesn't use this stuff.
Yeah. Well, a lot of dealers are clean, you know. It doesn't mean they give a damn about getting the rest of the world screwed up.
I don't think Tawny is like that.
So did you see who she scored the coke from at the party?
She just helped herself to the bag. I mean, it must have been a couple of dozen laid out right down the blanket for anybody to enjoy. Party favors.
She could still be moving this stuff.
Yeah, that's true. She could be just another good time girl, but I don't think so.
Give me an alternate version.
I'm trying. Anytime I try to dig, she just cuts me right off. Now, she has said something about her father, though. He lives in a mansion on one of the islands. She says that he's exporting and importing. Now, I know what you're going to say, Cruz, but that doesn't necessarily mean he's trafficking in drugs. One thing that's interesting, though, whenever I talk to her about her mother, she just clams right up. That could be nothing, too, but there's just something there. I sense something. I got a feeling that all the pieces just don't add up. See these? You guys right here, hold on.
Yeah. Vic, what's happening? When? Okay, yeah, well, I'll be there in a little while. Yeah, bye.
Problems?
Yeah, I gotta go. The brass wants to see me.
Tonight? That must mean, like, trouble, major.
You better believe it. The feds are in town. They want to talk about guess who? Michael and Nikki. Catch you later.
I'm telling you, if we don't get full cooperation, your butt's going to be on the line.
What the hell is going on here?
Cruz, this is Agent Riley of the DEA.
I was just explaining to Detective Boswell here that we'll be expecting full cooperation with our investigation.
You mean we're finally going to get some help?
Oh, it seems the DEA has been on the case for several weeks already.
On this case, the DEA is investigating ICE in Santa Barbara?
That's right. And now, I want some information from you.
Wait a minute. You're not going to get anything out of me, pal, until you explain why, when I called the DEA 3 weeks ago to ask for assistance on this case, because we don't have the manpower to deal with it, I was turned down flat.
Your request was denied because we had reason to suspect your apartment might be involved.
Every officer in this department has been working 70 to 90 hours a week trying to break this case and still handle his own agenda. We lost a man to the bastards who are moving this stuff. I almost lost my wife. You had no right to lie.
I have a right to do whatever I have to, Castillo. Keep that in mind. For your information, we had reason to believe that your men fellows might be involved. Now we have proof that 2 new recruits, Donnelly and Alvarez, are moving ice.
Like hell.
Then how do you explain these? Our agents witnessed your 2 recruits transporting what appeared to be drugs from the hold in that boat. It's a good guess their cargo was ice. We want Donnelly and Alvarez brought in and arrested. Now.
Nikki!
That's all right. That's all right. That's all right. That's all right.
It was sure it was somebody.
I know, it's okay.
No, it was stupid. If it had been Marcos with Amado, I might have killed him. Not to mention the fact that I let anybody within miles of here know that we're here.
Nobody heard you. There's nobody within miles, and nobody's going to be here till tomorrow morning. So for now, you got to take it easy on yourself and relax.
Not a chance. I will relax once we trade those drugs for my brother.
It's a long drive to the ghost town. I have to go out and get the van now. I should be leaving here shortly. The ice will be ours by daylight.
By all means, bring me back my property. Remember to bring the 2 cops, too. Alive.
Don't worry. I'll get them.
I never worry, Marcos. You know that. But now you should be scared silly. Because, my friend, if you don't bring me those 2 cops alive back here, your life
Won't be worth a damn. Of course, theirs isn't either. And that, compañero, is only the tip of the iceberg.
Where the hell is Marcos? It shouldn't take him this long to find a van.
I need water.
Forget it. And tell me not to go near you.
I won't be any good to you or Marco's dead.
Don't worry, you're not gonna die of thirst.
Oh, Benny, come on. You really think I'm stupid enough to mess up this exchange? It's the only way I'm gonna get away from you people alive.
No, I guess you got a point.
Just a glass of water, that's all I want.
Nikki, it's Amado. I got away from him, okay? So don't go to the rendezvous point.
If your agents saw our officers moving drugs, why didn't they arrest them on the spot?
The suspects were too far away to be apprehended, plus there was a storm brewing. Where the hell are they, Castillo?
They're working on the case as I have assigned them to do. Do you ever think about the risk you take jumping into somebody else's jurisdiction without letting them know? You could have gotten somebody killed, pal.
Are you trying to tell me you knew Donnelly and Alvarez were taking illegal drugs off
I'm
that
telling you,
boat?
I'm not going to jump to conclusion about my people until I've had a chance to talk to them.
I just showed you the photos we
Those
took.
photos don't mean a thing. Whatever they're doing there could very easily be a part of their jobs.
You're just trying to cover your butt, Castillo. You recruited 2 bad cops who are in this up to their ears, and it's not going to make good press for you or your department.
Neither is the DEA screwing up my investigation. I will find Donnelly and Alvarez, and I'll get to the bottom of this. You will stay out of it.
Forget it.
You don't give orders in this office, mister.
Well, maybe not, but the police commissioner does. I've spoken to him, and you're off the case, Castillo. The DEA's taking over. The SBPD is out of it entirely.
That would be a very big mistake. We have been working on this for weeks.
And you should have solved it by now. As it is, you must at least have quite a bit of pertinent information to turn over to us. I want it all first thing tomorrow morning. Plus a written report from you. And if you're even considering not cooperating, have a little chat with your boss. He'll set you straight. Have a nice day.
Guess we better start typing.
Oh, the hell with that guy. The hell with him, man.
We're gonna find Michael and Nikki. Hasn't anybody heard a thing from either of them?
Nothing since he took off yesterday.
Well, they gotta be together. I just hope to God they haven't done something stupid.
My guess is they're following a lead, or Michael's following Nikki.
We gotta get past the guesswork and get to some answers, man.
Yeah.
How many people you figure we can scare up right now?
What?
Castillo? Yeah? Great. That's... No, Jack, leave the machine and bring a copy of the recording. You bet, thanks. Somebody left a message on Nikki's answering machine. Looks like we finally got a lead.
Got a clear view down the main street, both directions. We'll definitely know when they're coming.
We've also got a long wait. Dawn's at least 7 hours away.
So we'll have a leisurely dinner.
I think the restaurant stopped serving about 100 years ago.
Well, we've got the fruit we picked. May not be an exciting dinner, but it's full of vitamin C. You can be okay.
What, are you worried I'm going to blow away more mirrors?
I don't know. At least you beat yourself to the draw. Oh, I just imagine what this place must have been like 100 years ago.
Yeah. Cowboys, gamblers, thieves. Marco should feel right at home here.
At least we got plenty of time to plan.
Whatever the plan, we can't take any chances. Because once the shooting starts, Amado's going to be the first one to go.
Nobody's going to shoot, I figured before. They know where the drugs are, so if we split up and we don't let them know where the drugs are, we're okay. It's just the problem once we make the exchange.
Marcos isn't stupid. He's going to know we got the place covered. I mean, he's not going to take any chances with his own life.
He's not going to want to leave behind any witnesses.
You're sorry you ever met me, aren't you?
Well, you definitely keep things interesting.
I feel like I should apologize for dragging you into this.
You didn't drag me into anything I didn't want to be in.
True. I didn't ask you to follow me. Thank you anyway.
I didn't re-up to nail jaywalkers and litterbugs.
So if you were a gambling man, what kind of odds would you give us?
50-50. If we're careful, we're going to get Amado out, and he's going to be okay. And all 3 of us are going to be safe. And if we're sloppy...
We don't stand a chance. Why are you doing this for me?
Because you need me, and if there's one thing I need, it's for people to need me. And I don't think you got a fair shot. I think once you get this whole mess out of your life and you get your brother back...
I'll be live happily ever after, right?
Till the next case. And maybe I'm doing it because I would like to see that smile a little more often.
Nikki, it's Amado. I got away from him, so don't go to the rendezvous point.
Play it again, will you?
You know, you've heard it a dozen times. Why?
Well, maybe we'll have to hear it a dozen more times. I don't know.
Cruz, what more is there on that?
Vic, when I hear it, I'll know.
It's It's about a guy that we don't even know. It's in some kind of trouble.
That maybe explains why Nikki has been acting so weird lately. Who the hell did he have to get away from? And you notice how the message just cuts off, like maybe somebody stopped him from saying more?
Well, maybe it was wrong. Maybe he didn't get away.
So play it again.
Nikki, it's Amado. I got away from him, so don't go to the rendezvous point.
Leave it be. Let it go. Hear that music in the background?
You can barely hear it.
I recognize that. I know that.
What is it?
It's a carousel, right?
Yeah, but it could be a carnival or one of those arcades, anything.
We gotta look at his file. Where's this file? The Marcos Yamera file? Where is that?
Here you go.
Check this out. Where do you suppose Marco's father worked before he took his family back to Mexico?
San Dimas Amusement Park. That's a long shot.
It's the only shot we got. I think it's time to check out some rides, partner.
Let's go.
There's a deserted barn up the street. It's the perfect place to stash the goodies, okay? I'm not going to be gone long.
All right, take your time. I'll be fine. One look at me is enough to scare anybody away. Thankful for small favors. Very small. I spilled kerosene all over my clothes. I went through that trunk over there, and the only half-decent thing was... Pretty pathetic, isn't it?
You look incredible. I don't think I've ever seen you in a dress before. Oh, for dinner.
these over here. Where should we put them?
How about over here?
Was that a piano?
Looks like it.
Well, I think it still plays.
Yeah, okay.
You know your way around a keyboard?
Used to. Any requests?
How about that new song by...
No new songs. Not with an old piano.
Oh, I guess it's not ladies' choice tonight.
How about this one? Thanks, I think.
You certainly are a man of many hidden talents.
Hey, come on, I don't think you know as much about me as I know about
Okay, I confess. I don't play the piano, and I don't play anything. Except the mean game of 8-ball.
you. Yeah.
It's weird, you know?
What?
Well, I was thinking, trying to figure out why I feel so strange around you.
Strange?
Well, close. You know so much about me. I guess, I think I've told you my whole life story.
Pretty much of it. Just enough to write the miniseries.
Crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
You read a magazine or see a movie where people have the kind of trouble that I do. And it all seems so exciting and romantic. Of course, when you're really living it yourself, you lose your sense of adventure.
It's too bad.
We should probably have dinner now.
Yeah, probably. You want, oranges or oranges?
I'm not picky.
Yeah, that's good. But before we eat them, I got another surprise for you. This is the finale of Prokofiev's concerto for 3 oranges. What you got? What do you say? You want to dance?
You are truly a magician if you can play and dance at the same time.
Come on. Hey, Houdini, at your service.
What happens to us when you get your drugs picked?
You know the drill. I get my drugs. Nikki gets her darling brother.
You'll never let us walk away alive.
You think too much, Amado. Everything's set?
I put the phony plates on. We can leave any time.
Good.
Want me to put this jerk in the van?
We're not taking any more chances with Indiana Jones here. You know, you showed a real lack of appreciation for our hospitality earlier, kiddo. If it weren't for my feelings for your sister, I would have put you out right then. I may yet.
You don't give a damn about my sister or anyone else. All you care about are your precious drugs.
It's beginning to get on my nerves. Gag him. Bring the van around to the back.
In the back. Back away! In the corner. I want you in the corner, man. Put your... Becky's coming to you! Who the hell are you?
We're the good guys.
Here.
No, it's yours. Go ahead.
Oh, come on, I'm stuffed. Eat it. Michael, if we don't make it tomorrow, I just want you...
Don't talk like that. We're going to make it. Okay? I just think that we should prepare for it in proper police procedure.
And how do you suppose we do that, Officer Donnelly?
That is one sexy dress.
I feel ridiculous in this dress.
You're not ridiculous, believe me. What do you got over here? Come here.
You've got to be
Come on, come here. You might as well go the whole 9 yards. Never work. You'd be a terrible saloon girl. Awful.
Why?
Well, the first guy that would walk in would want you. So there'd be fights and guns would be drawn immediately.
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't see anybody else here tonight.
No. So what are you saying? Can I have another dance, ma'am?
Sure, cowboy.
Yeah. Yeah, all right.
I hate to rush things, but if you don't kiss me quick, I think I'm gonna pass out.
But you'd never ask.
No. What the hell's happening to me? I'm supposed to be thinking about...
No. Hey, come on. We got to give ourselves a break. We got 6 hours. Why don't we think about what's happening right now, here?
Thinking.
Sorry, Cruz. You got away in a van. It was too dark to get the license plate.
It was a phony plate anyway.
Who's this?
Please, we gotta help my sister, man. Marcos is on the way to meet her right now.
Who's your sister?
Nikki Alvarez, man. Please, we gotta get to her.
You're the one who called her? You said that you got away?
I think I did get loose, but Marcos got here before I could get away. That's not important right now. Look, if Marcos gets to Nikki before we do, she's dead.
Speaking.
Castillo found us.
Of course he did.
I don't know how, but I gave him the slip.
I'm sure you think he did.
The hostage got away.
Where are you now?
I'm on my way to the ghost town to meet Nikki and Donnelly.
Well, at least you got that much right. Now, I want
You to pick up the merchandise and the 2 cops and bring them back here. Do you understand? I have a wonderful accommodation set up specifically for each of them.
How am I supposed to get them without the kid for bait?
Look, I don't care if you have to cut off your left ear for bait.
I want those 2 cops here. Marcos, if you blow this, I will personally be cutting off more than your left ear. America's favorite couple.
My eye!